Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to This Week in Dioramas. Don't adjust your computers, don't adjust your clocks, your watches, your calendars. Yes, I am doing an episode during the week, and it's because, if I'm being completely honest, I made a mistake. I know, it's very difficult for anybody to comprehend me making any mistakes ever, and yet I have. I've made a mistake. And I missed, at a minimum, 2 of your fire hydrant sculpt challenge entries. And so I'm making it right today, hopefully, by doing a special showcase of just the 2 that I've been made aware of. And actually, I knew about them when they were posted. But with all the time and all of that, cue excuses, I seem to have forgotten about them. I even had them in my saved on Facebook. So it is what it is. I guess that's my one mistake for the year. And so we're rectifying it now. So what you're going to have to do, we already posted up the primary big showcase and people are voting there. You're going to, if you want to vote for one of these guys instead of someone that you already voted for, that is okay. People are going to know that you deleted or changed your comment. That's going to be awkward, but that's on you. I take full responsibility for putting that on you. But here's what you're going to do. You can either change your vote, but it has to be on that other video. That's where all of the votes are going to be. You can comment on this one by all means. But if you try to do your vote on this one, I might probably not count it. So follow the rules. Go to the other video and comment there. That way then I will come to this one and check to see if there's any votes here too. So if you want to vote for one of these 2, go over to that other video. I'll have it linked in the description. It'll probably pop up in one of the corners too. You can go vote for them there and they'll still be in the contest, etc., etc. I have fixed it. It is perfect. Nothing now is bad. It's amazing. I've done an amazing job. And you guys can all write letters and books about how well I dealt with this mistake, right? Yeah, seems good to me. Okay, so let's jump into these. So the first one is coming from Arthur Carlos Tupas. Hope I said that remotely close. So we're just gonna go through all of his pictures here. So here is a work in progress. Looks like the top portion of it. And then look at this. This is really, this is what's just biting at me, that I missed showcasing this in the big showcase, because you can already see this is sculpted really, really well. This is very, very nicely sculpted. I'm really digging on the little details that you've got with the little bolts at the bottom. This is just really coming out nice. Look how nice and smooth that circle is and how nicely it's coming together. It almost looks as though there's like a bead, like a weld bead. That's a really nice touch. I'm gonna take a quick drink. I don't know. Quick aside. I've had this weird cough for like 4 weeks now. It just won't go away. I keep getting stuffed up. Do you guys have that? Is that going around in your area? It's really getting annoying. I have to clear my throat like all the time. Granted, I always have to clear my throat for some reason, but it's just really been annoying lately. Okay, let's keep going. So your work in progress, I love the top piece. It looks all so awesome. A little out of focus there, but this one's sharp. Okay, so here's something. Okay, so I'm seeing what you did. All right, you broke the rules. You broke the rules a little bit. You broke the rules. You took some pieces that weren't foam and plugged them in. It looks like some sort of a cap or something. It looks great. We're still showcasing you. And you know what? Go ahead and still vote for him if you want. But you did break the rules. How dare you? How dare you break the rules, cheater? I'm kidding. I'm still very, very impressed with the way that this turned out because it looks super cool. This top portion is also another piece. Looks like there might be little chunks here. But I am really digging the way that this turned out. It looks really, really nice. I think you did a great job with the pieces that you did sculpt. This base here looks, or the main tube, the top portion, that looks awesome. I think you did a really, really, really nice job. And I do apologize for missing you on the primary video, but hey, you get to have nearly an entire video dedicated to you. That's pretty awesome. Now this is a little bit bigger. I think this is probably a 1/6 scale, but that is also okay. I'm completely fine with that. Painted, it looks great. There's a little decal sort of sticker on there, which looks awesome. You're missing your focus a little bit, which is something that maybe if you had a tripod, get yourself a tripod, and you might not miss that focus next time. And look at that, we've got the Lego piece on there for a chain. I like the creativity, very, very cool. I like the little base. So great job. Again, I apologize for missing you in the primary showcase. So if anybody does want to vote for Arthur, go jump to the other video and leave his name in the comments. I will put everybody's name from the entire showcase, all of the entries at the end of this video as well. But again, your vote needs to go on that other video. All right, let's go check out the other one that I missed, and that is Sammy Maxwell. And this one, he posted up very, very early, October 12th. And again, huge apology for missing your post for the showcase. Like I said, I don't make mistakes ever, but this time somehow I managed to. Clearly it's someone else's fault. I just haven't found that person to blame just yet. So let's go through this. So here is the final painted version. I really like the kind of chipping paint that you've got. Now I get painting these was not a requirement, but it was optional and it was highly recommended, if nothing else, after the contest to get it painted, so that way then you can see what your work looks like. That sculpt, sometimes even if it's a rough sculpt, and I'm not saying this one's rough at all, it's very, very nice, but sometimes a rough sculpt, you're looking at it and you're like, I might scrap this. Throw some paint on it and you just might be amazed how great it looks. This thing looks amazing with the paint, and I love the fact that you did a little base. There's a little bit of moss growing around it. Let's cycle through some of these pictures. We've got Lando standing in front for a little scale perspective. This is great. It's a little bit big on the scale size in terms of width, but you would barely notice. That's the tough part about doing these hand sculpted pieces. To get it in scale, 1/12 scale, that's a tough scale to get for a fire hydrant hand sculpted. It's very, very small. You really nailed it. Let's go through some more of these pictures. You can see it's about 3 1/4 inches tall. And this thing just looks awesome. I'm not seeing any work in progress. Where's your work in progress? Ah, you also didn't follow the rules. Yes, vindication. I am vindicated. Because you didn't follow the rules. No, anyway, I don't personally care. I'm not kicking anybody out. Oh, here's the work in progress, right? Yes. Okay, dang it, I was excited. I thought it wasn't my fault. I still am on the hunt for whose fault it is. You guys are like watching this like, dude, Tech has lost his ever-loving mind. Ooh, you did use little dowels though. That rule breaker. We're back. We're back. It's not my fault anymore. Sorry, I'm just having fun now. This looks awesome. The foam that you use, this is like that packing foam. That's really interesting that you're able to get that to work. I think 112 Wonders use that as well. It must not be as coarse of a foam as I think it is, because you're really able to get that sanded down pretty darn nice. That looks really good. The sculpting on here is so nice and so smooth. It really looks good. You did a great job. I love the fact that you got the little disc-like thing that's giving the accent going around. Got these little pieces that look awesome. This top portion looks amazing. I mean, the only thing that it looks like you used that wasn't foam is just these little wooden dowels for the bolts. And it looks awesome. What you could do, and I had the same thing with mine. is I felt as though mine probably, the bolts, and you're not going to be able to see that, but my bolts, I wish I would have gotten them maybe half as tall just so that they aren't quite so big, but it's still painted, looks amazing. And again, this looks awesome. I think this might be like a piece of plastic tubing or something, and it looks awesome. And that's something that, you know, when you're not held down by the certain specific arbitrary rules that someone puts in, like me, you can do a lot of really cool stuff with just scraps that you find laying around. So I hope that those of you that didn't give this a shot, maybe you didn't have time, maybe you didn't think that you could do it, take a look at what everybody has done. Go watch the other video, and you're really gonna see how easy it can be to start slapping pieces together and making it look like something realistic and super cool. And I think Sammy has done an amazing job with the sculpt. These little accent cuts are very, very cleanly done. Same with down at the bottom, this little flourish at the bottom. Those are really looking awesome as well. Your sanding, you did a great job with the sanding work. And then here's the final product again. It looks amazing. I think you both did an amazing job. So if you guys are looking to vote for one of these two, by all means, please do, but go over to the other video like I already said. Go to the other video, it's linked in the description below, and leave your vote. The vote is just their name, so Sammy Maxwell, or I forget what the other name was, I think it was Arthur Carlos Tupas. You can vote for them over there, or you can vote for any number of, let's see, I'm gonna have them up here. You can vote for any one of them over on the other video. If you haven't watched the other one, go watch it, because there's some amazing work there as well. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that I didn't miss any more. If I did, I'm sure it's someone else's fault. It can't be mine. Go vote. Go tell your friends to vote, and be on the lookout for the next challenge. I have a pretty good idea what it's going to be. I just need to validate it myself, make sure I can do it, and then put it up. It'll probably be after the first of the year. That just with the holidays, I think that's just asking too much to have a challenge during the holiday season. So we'll wait until after the first of the year. I think that seems like a good idea. And also, I don't think I'm going to have as big of a break between the end of season 4, which is coming. Season 4 will probably be done in the next couple of weeks, but then we'll bring it back up fairly early in January again. So I'm not looking to have too big of a break this time, because I'm not in school and whatnot. So there you have it. Again, go vote, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, all that crap that every YouTuber always says, except the cool ones. The cool ones don't have to say it, but I have to. So there you have it. Again, I apologize for the mistake that somehow happened, and somehow I'm still trying to find who caused it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. It should be coming this Saturday. Have a good week, everybody.